Did you know dating certain zodiac signs mean there is a certain lesson that you might need to learn, or maybe you're the one that's actually doing the teaching? Hello, my name is Candace, aka the Spiritual Goat, aka Queen Gemini. And yes, I'm back to do another video on relationships and zodiac signs and the lessons that come with it. You definitely can learn more about this in my book that is sold on Amazon. You can go up there and look it up. Candace Hamilton, The Secrets of Spirituality. But it is on sale actually right now, so make sure you go cop. But I did a previous video. If you haven't seen it already, go check it out. But I spoke about the air signs and some of the lessons that can come with an air sign. But today I'm actually going to speak about the earth signs and lessons that actually come with each earth sign, dating a earth sign. So we're gonna go ahead and kick it off, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start with Taurus. Okay, so this is not just on the dating side. This is in any type of relationship, whether it's your kids, whether it's your parents, your siblings, or even co-workers or people that we just come across. We could be learning some type of lesson around Tauruses that I'm about to speak about. So I'm not going to be able to touch everything, but you'll get the idea just off what I am presenting to you. So when a Taurus comes into your life, first of all, Taurus is in between April 20th through May 20th. But a Taurus, when they come into your life, some of the lessons that can actually come to us is understanding the importance of loyalty and stability. Big on stability, okay? Big on stability. You could be needing to switch jobs. You could be needing to change houses, or maybe you need to just get your own place in general. Maybe it's a possibility you could be starting your own business. The business could be around anything that got anything to do with food or beauty. So lashes, hair, cooking, baking, fashion, anything around fashion, decorating, any of those things. When dealing with a Taurus, these are some of the things that could actually surface while you're dealing with them. So you could just be more interested in cooking or anything like that. Maybe it was meant for this to happen with you. But yes, so that's something that could come about when dealing with a Taurus. Paying attention to the way you spend your money and the way that you make your money. Big. So when a Taurus comes into your life, there is a need to pay attention to how your money goes out, how it comes in, and what are you doing with your money, the way that you make your money. Is this really something that you want to do for the rest of your life? It could even be around getting more healthy. You could even tap into like herbal stuff when dealing with a Taurus. Self-love and beauty, you could start enjoying or exploring around cooking. I just said that. I'm kind of reading off my book and putting in stuff that I can think of. You can even start enjoying fashion and tapping into arts or even vocal. Yes, because Taurus even rules the throat chakra. So anything around your voice could be occurring during this time as well when dealing with a Taurus. So those are just a few things. Definitely could be learning like a routine when it comes to dealing with Tauruses as well. They can be very routine-ish. So you could be learning anything around routine when it comes to like getting a routine as far as your work life, everyday life, with your kids, your home, career, whatever. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's go to Virgos. So when dealing with a Virgo, any of these things could come about, or any lesson could be attached to it. The Virgos are in between August 23rd to September the 22nd, I do believe. And then understanding the significance of attention to detail and like being practical. So when a Virgo comes into your life, there's a need for you to start analyzing and paying attention to detail, the small details to the big details. Sometimes we can just like glance over stuff. Maybe there have been times when you had a contract put in front of you, hurry up and sign and really don't read, the fine print. And then later on you be like, what the heck, what did I get into? And this was a need for Virgo energy, paying attention to detail. Starting up like businesses, paying attention to the small and big details. So when a Virgo comes into place, there's definitely a need for you to pay attention to anything small and big, detail-wise, analyzing things, paying attention to people's auras. Definitely when Virgo is placed, it could even be around lessons around communication, lessons around your health, when dealing with a Virgo as well. And even lessons around your job, your career, the job that you actually choose. You could be going into the health field when dealing with a Virgo, and even lessons around collaboration and working with others. Definitely lessons around travel during a time of dealing with a Virgo. Big on the communication, for real. But that's just to name a few things. With 555 on my clock at this time, or timer. And then next up we have Capricorns. So the lessons that can come with a Capricorn, and remember I said parents, siblings, children, lover. Capricorns is in between December the 22nd to January the 19th. When dealing with a Capricorn, some of the lessons that could come about is understanding the importance of ambitions, responsibility, tradition, being disciplined, consistent, routine as well, and also lessons around consistency, and I said this, and discipline. This could be big on like your work ethic. Being careful with being self-centered, because lessons could come around that. Being careful with being stagnant or like going up against change. Capricorns do not like change. But these are just some of the lessons that comes with Capricorn. Big on control. So be careful with trying to control every aspect of your life. When a Capricorn enter your life, sometimes this could be a need to release control. And just because we are the ones that represent these things, like Capricorn represents all these things, does not mean that a Capricorn can't be learning this lesson. So somebody could be teaching the Capricorn this so they can learn and like master their self and their energy, or a Capricorn could be teaching another person this. So vice versa. And that goes for each lesson for each zodiac sign. But this is just to name a few things that could come along with dealing with these signs. If you want to learn more or get more information, like I said, tap in, go on to Amazon and cop your girl's book. And I appreciate you guys so much for the support. It's your girl signing out, Queen Gemini, aka Spiritual Goat. Peace.